today's video is very different. It's not exciting for once. I didn't say the same thing. It's like... yeah, this lighting ain't working. It ain't. And I'm back, and we are not using natural lighting anymore because the sun wants to be a little brat today. So, we're not with natural lighting. I actually kind of like this better, so I'm not complaining. Today's video is a very different video. It's this look that I just decided to do that is very, very wearable. You can use this pretty much going anywhere, from the grocery store to going out with your friends to a date to a party. I don't know what you would use this look for, but I think it is very versatile and you can go pretty much anywhere with this look. I use a 35O matte and shimmer palette to achieve this look right here. So if you don't have them, the good thing about these palettes is that they're very, very replaceable in a way. You can pretty much find any browns or shimmers pretty much anywhere you look. So if you don't have this palette, make sure you try to look for some dupes. And if I find some really, really good dupes, I'll link them down below. And yeah, so if you want to know how I achieve this glammed out look, just keep on watching. So to start off with the makeup look, I'm first taking MAC concealers in NW15 and NW20, and then I put that all over my eyelid so it can prime my eyelids ready for, eyeshadow and just make them eyeshadows more pigmented and all that good stuff. And I'm blending that out with my fingers because I just feel like it works better with my fingers. It really melts in the concealer into my eyelids, so that's why I like doing that. And then I'm taking this shade in the Morphe 35 matte palette and putting that all over the concealer so it makes all the eyeshadows easier to blend, like always. And then I'm taking this light, very, highlighted shade and using that as my highlight shade under my brow bones. And I apologize for the lighting, it was going crazy. And then I'm taking that nice, really, really light shade that I could really compare it to Soft Brown by MAC and just use that as a transition color. And this is just going to be a nice base for all the colors that are going to come on top of it. I like working my way up into the colors, so this is perfect. And just really blending that out. And then I'm taking this darker brown and then using that more a stiff brush and then just putting that on the outer part of my eye. This is just going to help out, trying to bring all of that color into the eye, and this is just going to smoke out our brown smoky eye. And then I'm really taking a big amount of it and putting it in the blending brush, and then it actually turned out more pigmented than I expected. So then I started blending that color really, really good, girl. You just need to blend, and girl, use as much of this brown as you can. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite shades in the entire palette, so I couldn't complain. These eyeshadows are so easy to blend. I didn't even have a problem. And then I take my favorite shimmer from the 35O shimmer palette and then just took that on a flat brush and used that all over my eyelid. Didn't really take it as, into the outer lid as I would because I kind of wanted that closed eye kind of look. So I really, just put it in my inner eyelid. And then I took back the big fluffy brush and blended them two colors in. And then I took a really, really dark brown and then put that on the really outer corners of my eye and then blended that in with the entire look. And that's just really going to smoke out our look and bring some dimension to the eye. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Line Stiletto liquid liner, and then that's how it turned out. Kind of messed up there. Just waiting until it dries. And then I took my Urban Decay Perversion mascara for my top lashes, like always. Can't go anywhere without this mascara. My favorite, to be honest. And after you got your mascara all settled into your eye, this is how it should look like. And girl, it's popping. With mascara, it's good. This is how your eye's going to turn out beautifully. Don't worry about the fallout. We're about to clean it up, girl. And so the first face product that I'm going to use is my Wet n Wild concealers. And these are the colors ones. And I'm using the green shade because I have so many red blemishes all around my face, girl. Literally all around. And then I'm putting it everywhere and I'm blending it out with my fingers. Of course, make sure your hand is clean when you're doing anything with your fingers. Just saying. And then I'm using my Neutrogena foundation, and then I'm taking a stippling brush and really putting that all over, my face. And then I'm taking a beauty blender to actually enhance the coverage on this foundation since it's very, very liquidy. And then I really pressed it in with, the beauty blender. like always, I'm really liking this foundation for the summer, by the way, if you guys were wondering. This is my favorite foundation for the summer. Nice coverage. And then I'm taking the e.l.f. Highlight and Concealer Duo and mixing that in the concealer side with the Becca Skin Perfector and using that as my concealer is beautiful. It's such a nice glow. And then I also put it on the high points on my face, but I didn't include that in the video. I don't know why. And then actually setting in my concealer with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, the banana shade, and then I put that all over the high points on my face. I cannot go anywhere without setting my concealer. So girl, that stuff is magic. And then I'm taking my Bare Minerals powder and then just pressing that into my face so it mattifies all of my foundation and it makes it stay literally all day. I am in love with this powder. And then I'm taking the two darker shades in the contour kit and then just using that as my bronzer. This is my go-to bronzer, my everyday bronzer. Love this duo. Amazing. Taking it up to my temples and down in my jawline. This powder is literally perfect for me, my skin tone, everything. And then I'm taking the middle shade and it has like a grayish undertone and just using that to give a nice, you know, shadow to my nose. And then I'm using the like brown that we used all over our lid, the one that we've been using like the entire time, for my bottom lash line, and just not really smudging that out, just putting it in there. And then I'm using the one that we used for our highlight, for our brow bone highlight, as my actual inner corner highlight, and that's just gonna make the whole eye look popping, girl. This eyeshadow, I mean that shade, that shade of the eyeshadow, beautiful. And here I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and as always, you know, like if you can relate, I always get it on my nose too, so just a struggle. And I usually take my beauty blender, then put a little bit more foundation and set it in with some powder, and you're good to go. Little trick by Diana. And then I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, spraying that all over my face. And then I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter Palette, and I'm using the lightest two shades in the palette as my highlight. Love this palette. Really recommend it. Girls, check it out. And it's so cheap, so affordable. Love it. And just putting that on my nose and, you know, my Cupid's bow. Everywhere. Love to glow, girl. And then for the lips, I'm using the Rimmel. Oh, and you can put it on your, you know, under your brow if you want to glow. And then I'm using the Rimmel Lip Pencils. And this is in Wild Clover. Literally, these are life. I barely purchased them. They're life. They literally are everything. And then I'm using them to fill out my entire lips. And then using this Esttee Lauder lipstick. I'm going to put the shade down below in the description box for the top coat. And bam, you're done. So that was the video for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I really love it. I love how subtle it is. I love how glowy and like dewy and fresh it looks, and I feel like it's perfect for summer. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to leave down your comments down below. Thumbs it up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to be subscribed if you want to get notified whenever I upload, because I'm uploading pretty frequently, if I may not said so than before. So make sure you're subscribed and become part of my team right here. Make sure to follow me on my social media, on my Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. I also have a Facebook, but I don't use it, so why put it out there? I don't use it. But you guys can find me if you want to. My name's the same. My name don't change. It's been like this since birth. And thank you guys so much for watching. Ciao. I think I'm so basic like Kylie Jenner with this like line in the middle and everything. It's even cricket, so got lazy. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Mi vida es así. I'm ugly. What can I say?